My name is Imran Khetani. In last video, we installed a Linux virtual machine in Azure. In this video, we will be installing Windows operating system, specifically Windows Server 2019 Data Center Edition. The steps are quite similar. We just need to change the operating system image as well as the size because Windows requires more memory. So let's go through the installation process. Let's install Windows operating system in Azure Virtual Machine. So I have logged into the portal.azure.com with my Hotmail email ID. So you can just click on portal menu, create a resource, and from here we can click on compute, and then we can select virtual machine. So it will provide me a page where I'll have to specify all the required field so we can create a Windows virtual machine. You will have to select a subscription. You'll have to create a resource group if you don't have one, and you can also select one of the existing virtual resource group. I'll be creating a new resource group VM and I'll name it VM demo. And then you'll have to specify the virtual machine name. So I'll go with test -cin -web 01. Okay, so test, this is my test machine. CIN, this is my naming convention, guys. CIN stands for location Central India, and web 01 is the type of virtual machine, what it will be, what services it will provide. So I'll just change the region because I want this virtual machine to be located in India. Well, I'll select Central India here, Asia Pacific Central India. I don't require any redundancy yet. I'll change the image to Windows 2019 Data Center Generation 1. And I'm okay with this size, that is 2 vCPUs in 8 GB. And then I'll provide the username that I'll be using to connect to this virtual machine and password for that user. Password should match, and then you can select here what port do you want to allow. For example, this is a Windows virtual machine, so we should keep 3389 open if we want this to be able to connect via internet. If you don't want any port to be open, you can simply select none. I'll be keeping 3389 open so that I can connect this virtual machine. And then the last option is licensing. If you already have a Windows license, you can just click on this checkbox and you can save some costs for the Windows license. So I'll just click on review and create. I don't have a license, so I'll just click on a review plus create. It will review whether all the required fields have been provided. If yes, we can just click on create and the virtual machine, the deployment of virtual machine will be started. So this is a Windows virtual machine. It will take some time to deploy. Unlike Linux was very quick. So I'll be pausing the recording and I'll be back once the deployment is completed. Guys, so I'm back, and this was quick. It took around a minute for this machine to be deployed. So once the machine is deployed, you will get this notification that says the deployment is completed. You can even check the notification tab and you can see the deployment succeeded. So let's click on this go to resource option and it will take me to the virtual machine. Now I'm here and this is the information of my virtual machine. As you can see, the resource group this machine is located in is VM demo, and the status of this virtual machine is running. The location is Central India. What I am interested here in is the public IP address. So I'll just copy the public IP address so I can access the virtual machine. So I'll just paste the IP address of my virtual machine and click on connect. and then I'll provide the credentials. Yeah guys, so my virtual machine is deployed and I'm able to connect to it. So this is the virtual machine, this is the Windows virtual machine. Here you can do whatever you want. You want to install the software, you can install it. You want this virtual machine to be a domain controller, you can make this a domain controller. Whatever you want to install on this virtual machine, that's up to you. The patching is your responsibility. All the infra related things is Azure's responsibility. The virtual machine is up and running, so I'll just close it. And please remember to clean up the resources, because the virtual machine is running and the size of virtual machine is like 8 GB standard D2S v3, so it will incur some charges if you keep this virtual machine in the running state. So I'll just delete the resource group, and that the resource group will delete all the resources it has. So let's copy the resource group name, let's click on delete resource group and provide the resource group name, and you can click on delete. So guys, now you are aware that we can install a Linux operating system, you can create a Windows virtual machine in Azure. So I thank you for joining this video series, and I hope you're getting some information related to Azure. Thank you.